You may have noticed that in your WorldBox civilization, they have only been growing wheat. And yes, that's true, but this is a problem because they can't grow vegetables nor fruit. I have organized all of the foods into the 5 food groups. So we have fruits, dairy, grains, proteins, which is meat, and vegetables. You will see that there are no dairy products, nor vegetables. Everything else they have, like grains, proteins, and fruit. But you see, the problem is, humans need vegetables to survive. And plus, you can't even make some of the grain stuff without dairy. Let's talk about vegetables. WorldBox needs vegetables because it is what provides humans with the energy they need to fight other people and go into war, and it is what they need to develop and grow. Currently, the farms only grow wheat. I think farms should be able to grow other vegetables like tomatoes, and the thing is, the burger image does have vegetables in it, but they haven't added vegetables. Also, there are only like 9 foods in WorldBox, correct me if I'm wrong, but vegetables are very important. Another thing that is important is dairy products. Milk and cheese from dairy products and from the cow is also very important. This cow here can supply milk, which can be used for drinking, and milk can be used to make butter. And you need butter for a lot of stuff, like bread. Another thing about the farms is that if there is bread, there needs to be yeast. Yeast is also used for ale, and currently they only grow wheat, not yeast. So it's impossible for them to make bread with only using wheat. Now, a lot of things in WorldBox don't make sense, but also a lot of things in WorldBox, like the civilizations, do make sense, except the humans' diet. If us human beings had to live without dairy and without vegetables, we wouldn't survive for a long time. So now let's talk about the base ingredients. Flour is also grown at farms, and sugar comes from sugarcane, which can be grown near the shore. So you need these to make a lot of products. Tea plants can also be grown as a separate thing like a berry bush or on the farms, because it's impossible to make tea without tea leaves. So this leaves me to the question, will next update 0.9.0 be a food update? There's also more I could go on about, like chickens being able to lay eggs, or fishing boats being able to collect salt from the ocean. This could also lead to an industry update where certain foods need to be processed or crushed down like salt. And factories for WorldBox could be a really good addition since this is in the medieval times. I could go on and on of how many plants should be able to be grown in farms, so I'll just put up a list right here. What can the solution be to this food issue? Well, my personal solution is a farming update. Farming update will add a ton of new plants, including tea leaves, vegetables, yeast, and rice, to be grown on farms, and for humans to be able to create uniquely shaped pens for animals like chicken and cow. And chickens can be used for eggs, and cows can be used for milk, which can be used to make butter, which makes a lot of the grainy products. Also, fishing boats could be able to collect salt from the ocean. If WorldBox does eventually add cheese and vegetables, that could be a new recipe for burgers, which is meat, bread, vegetables, certain ones, and cheese. Also, it's kind of unrealistic how people can cook burgers by just using a campfire. So I think there needs to be some restaurant-themed building where there's going to be a new job, where there's going to be chefs, and they can cook food. Food could go on to nutrition, which is a good update and a thing for soldiers because soldiers need a lot of energy to fight, and it's quite unrealistic that soldiers can actually fight without having vegetables and dairy products. So this wraps up the video. It's a little bit of a short one, but you can post your opinions in the comments. Remember to be respectful, and this video is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But yeah, you can post in the comments like your suggestions or thoughts about the food issue. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this enjoyable to watch, and I do a lot more WorldBox content, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.